Hi, Aries. All right, so these are your messages for the week. I did want to say, all right, well, if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box, but I do want to say that I just got back from New Orleans this weekend, and I got some new cards I do want to try out, but bonus-wise, because I'm not really sure if they're going to work for these types of readings yet. However, I did get this one. It's totally cleansed. I've been using it since yesterday, and I feel like it's giving some pretty good energy reads. So let's see if you guys agree. For Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what do they need to know right now? Some Aries out there is really, really ravenously hungry. Somebody's lost a family heirloom, and or like let's say your mother gave you a pair of earrings, something like that. Wow, Aries, I'm like channeling you guys big time. I see somebody going to some really, really high-end restaurant. Could be a date or meet up with somebody, and you're gonna like save something from the restaurant, like in memory of. And you need to declutter. Okay. Okay, it's saying here you have some sort of connection that's going to lead to marriage. If you do not believe in marriage, okay, then this could be, of course, a very long-term committed relationship, but there is no freaking way I can make this into anything else, okay? The marriage cards came out instantly, so it's going to bring stability to you, adventure. I mean, I should end it right now. There you go. Like, I felt the same way when I read for like another sign yesterday. It's like, it's just positive. Why do I keep reading? I like it. This person's else. If you don't know who this person is, they're watching you from afar, showing interest. If you do know who this person is already, they're still watching you with like admiration of some sort. Okay, this would be like a hot and heavy relationship. Like, this is very intense sexually. Okay, which I do like. There is some conflict here. The only conflict I will say is one of you, no, both of you, one of you wants to be like in charge, the other one still wants to be in charge too. So there's like, there could be that, you know, the butting of heads there, but I still would say it's not that bad. It will bring stability. It will bring contentment to you. Okay. Finances are looking okay. You could have a brief hardship going over the next few weeks, just like one of those situations where, you know, maybe you were paying off a loan and you thought you were done, and it's like, no, it's not done. Or maybe, you know, your furnace breaks, or, you know, like you have something coming that you're like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Like, I'm just getting ahead and now this happens. So just keep that in mind. Okay. You have a heavy burden here around, it looks like a power struggle with an air sign. Doesn't have to be an air sign. They could just have air placements or be a big talker. Just keep that in mind. There's a lot of competition between the two of you. It could be at work. You have some new beginnings happening, and I feel like once you get past this person's toxicity or put them in their place or deal with them accordingly, you'll be able to like kind of move on. If they know this person, okay, so I don't know where you are on this timeline. If you already know this person that you're having a relationship with, or if this is somebody in the future, but this air sign may have some conflict there, may cause some conflict for you there. So let's say you work in an office with the air sign and you guys just don't care for each other, and then your person comes in to like bring you lunch. I don't know. I'm just making this whole shit up, okay? The air sign may make some sort of like derogatory comment. They could stir up controversy. They could, you know what I mean? Just be careful. Be careful with this person. I don't like them. They are very manipulative as well. You have a manifestation you've been waiting on for quite some time. It looks like you have anxiety because you're like, when is this coming? It's really important for me because I really need this change. I need this transformation. I do feel like it's not happening because you're holding on to it so tightly, that the universe is seeing this as a lacking, and so it's not coming in. So just be mindful of that. You really need to kind of like step back and figure that out. You do have someone deceiving you, and there will be some betrayal. It could be the air sign once again, or it could be an earth sign. It's going to depend Aries to Aries, obviously, here. But justice will be served, something will be illuminated, and you will be able to find the truth in a situation, or you will be able to prove something in a situation like this, okay? Be careful of your memories. So you might be feeling very nostalgic over the next few weeks, but those memories are like almost like you romanticizing a situation that didn't happen that way, so to speak. God, I do this all the time. Jesus. I'm sorry, Aries. I get it. It's like, I can't think of a good example, but you know, yeah, I know. I got hit by a bus, but like that bus was so drawn to me. Like something just absolutely stupid, but I feel like your mind is going to be playing tricks on you that way, where somebody may want to reconcile with you, does not have to be romantic, and you're going to be like, well, I don't know, like that one time that they didn't, say I was a loser. That was so romantic, something like that, okay? So just use your intuition going forward with anything like that. I do see you going to some sort of get together, or something where you're in a group setting where you are going to run into somebody from the past, and it's going to be actually a really fun thing. It's going to be a really happy thing. So there's that too as well. And celebration over your abundance as well. And your abundance, I think, is beyond measure or beyond financial gain at this point. This looks like happiness, as in, thank goodness, like I have such a supportive partner. Thank goodness I have such a good family, something of that nature, which I do like. I feel like the earth sign and the air sign might be the same person in this reading, so just keep it at that. It's not going to be for everybody, but I do feel like, that's very possible. And in time, somebody's going to have regret about how they treated you, because they're going to get treated the same way back. For sure. You're making some sacrifices over the next couple weeks because you want to be able to have a new beginning. You want to, help the people that you love. You want to bring some clarity to, other people's lives. And I do like that. I see a wish fulfillment and you being kind of victorious with whatever this is. If you're moving, it could be bittersweet, so just keep that in mind. That's weird. If you're not moving, it looks like you're taking some sort of trip, and this trip looks more like a hiking, outdoorsy sort of trip, which would be really cool. You could be doing it alone, yeah. I see some balance with a collaboration here where you're going to see a lot of a growth and abundance. I do believe that this could be a new position, else getting a new position or changing where you work. Maybe some of you are going into business with somebody, but either or, it looks very, very good. It looks very good. And I see somebody reaching out to you that wants to help you or assist you in some sort of way in order for you to persevere. I do like this. I do like this a lot. It looks like you're working hard towards your goals. Every goal you're kind of like meeting, even if it's like not exactly how you planned, you're still meeting your goals, okay? You have destiny happening here with some sort of fulfillment that will be giving you mental clarity. Anything you've been indecisive about will be changing very soon. You're going to be able to, if not be able to make the decisions yourself, you do have somebody here who is close enough to you that they can help you kind of mull these things over and go, you know what, Aries, like I really think you'd be better suited to do this, and hey, I know you've always wanted to do that, and like maybe we could do it together, that sort of thing. Messages going back and forth that are very romantic. If you're feeling exhaustion, just know that this person like almost like can feel it, can understand it, and they're very empathetic. Be careful of an illness. You'll get over it very quickly, but I feel like you get it on a trip. It's like something you catch when you're traveling. So just be mindful of that, okay? Taking better care of yourself, even if it's like against your own will. Me. And having new options and opportunities present themselves. What else for Aries before we see how the signs feel about them? There's that manifestation. Now, one of your manifestations is going to happen a little sooner because that has to do with the soulmate or whatever you have coming in. But it's once again warning about this air sign. Okay. Okay. They're so nosy too. They're so ridiculous. They project their own issues on you as well. All right. Anything else? Anything else before I see how the signs feel? Just be careful of your spending just for the next few weeks. Just be careful. Okay. Just be careful. In time, you'll have like a celebration over your finances improving, but it won't be over the next couple weeks. Okay, so Aries, so Pisces, how do they feel about Aries? Something will be illuminated and there'll be big changes between Aries and Aries. There could be more emotional support there. Taurus is heartbroken and moving away from you. Gemini thinks you're a burden. They're still energetically tied to you, but they think you're the problem. Cancer is making a judgment call. They want to heal this situation with you. Leo is going to tell you some sort of truth and walk away from you. They think you're the problem. Virgo is no longer invested. They think you're a tower moment. Libra, it feels like you've done something behind their back, even though they still have emotions for you. Scorpio, Scorpio is keeping their options open. Okay, if it's romantic, if it's not romantic, they're spending more time with someone else. Sagittarius is invested, especially if this is financial. Okay, if it's not, they're still invested. Capricorn sees you as a wish fulfillment. They're afraid you're doing something behind their back. And Pisces and you could end up in a long-term commitment. Okay, I'm going to upload this, guys. Again, I will have some bonuses happening. Feel free to drop any ideas you have in the comments. I have a list. I just go through it whenever I feel like it. You guys are the reason I have the list, so I appreciate it so much.